Ladies, after the commercial break, we're going to show you the rattlesnake technique that's going to drive your man nuts.
Marty, they found me. I don't know how, but they found me.
What's going on, everybody? Jared here. It's another brand new movie review, and I am Doc Brown from Back to the Future. A couple weeks ago, I was Marty McFly, with the outfit, the vest, the hoverboard. Now, I'm Doc Brown.
Oh, Marty, we gotta go back to the future.
God, I'm gonna have too much fun. Hopefully this isn't too annoying. But I checked out another Netflix movie that's brand new today, called The Rattlesnake. After a mysterious woman saves her daughter's life, a mother must do something unthinkable to repay the stranger. So is the latest Netflix thriller keep you on the edge of your seat? Let's find out. But before I get into my thoughts, let me know what you guys thought of The Rattlesnake if you were able to check this one out, and what are some of your favorite psychological thrillers. Now let's get into some of the good. So before watching The Rattlesnake, I read the little synopsis, stinger thing on Netflix, and I was kind of hooked from that. And the first 5, 10, maybe 15 minutes of The Rattlesnake, I was on board for this movie. I like the setup, I like the kind of where this is gonna go, and the creepiness and the psychological thriller aspects of this. So I thought the initial setup in Rattlesnake is something that's gonna grab a lot of people. However, after the initial 15 minutes, it's gonna lose almost everyone that watches this movie. Personally, what this felt like to me was a video game side quest. Go off and do this thing, otherwise this is gonna happen to this person, and then go and collect this thing or do this thing. And I'm trying to be vague, because if I tell you what the main character has to do in this movie, honestly, you don't even have to watch the movie. I mean, even watching the trailer, I didn't watch the trailer for this movie, but I'm pretty sure in the trailer, it tells you everything that happens in this movie. If I had to compare this Rattlesnake movie to a different Netflix movie from a couple weeks ago, I would say In the Tall Grass. Not the exact same kind of subject matter in the movie, but the way it starts. It starts here, a few hours later, then it ends here. There's no point to this movie. And aside from the subject matter, the technical side, I would say that the camera either effects or the camera angles or the camera zooms or something felt very jarring. I understand what they were going for, because the same camera movements were used in Fractured a couple weeks ago. Apparently it didn't bother me then, but this movie, it very much bothers me. It's focused in the middle, and then the sides are blurry, almost this fisheye lens effect. And I understand what they're going for. They're trying to make it trippy and weird, and you don't know, hey, is this real life, or what is what's being shown on the screen actually happening on the screen? And I thought it was a very poor choice, technically, to put this in the movie, because it was distracting, to say the least. And honestly, the fisheye lens, all it reminded me of was like an all-star music video from the 90s, just with the fisheye lens and them up in it just singing.
Hey now, you're an all-star, get your game on, go play.
And getting back into the meat of the movie, I guess, is I mentioned that it was this video game side quest, but it has 2, 3, 4, 5, a handful of characters in this movie, and none of them are really realized. I mean, even our main character, I don't know why I'm caring about this person going along on this journey. At the beginning, there's maybe hints and pieces here of a bit of character development where the mother and daughter are maybe leaving a husband, there's a bad marriage, they're going to meet this husband. There's something there, but the movie never dives into anything of fully why do we care about these people. Even there's a couple side characters where it maybe shows this, I guess, emotional angle. And again, I'm like, I don't care about this, because this is a very quick movie and we're shown this character for maybe 2 minutes. And obviously this is a spoiler-free review, but the ending of this movie felt like it wasn't earned at all. I thought that it was building up to something crazy and unique, and maybe have this twist at the end where they're gonna have to go on this different kind of, the last 10-15 minutes have to go on this different angle. And unfortunately, it's pretty straightforward. The last few shots, what I felt like was the writer was writing this movie, got to the end, and was like, bam, that is a great, like, spooky twist ending, and just this whole movie, honestly, was, I hate to say it, but a waste of my time. Overall, Rattlesnake is another Netflix movie that doesn't have the venom to stick around. With it having this awesome initial idea, but with wooden acting, zero character development, them dropping the ball multiple times throughout this video game quest line, and an ending that just doesn't do anything for you. I would absolutely skip out on Rattlesnake. I know that Netflix has these hits and misses, and there's a lot of new content coming out every single week, but this is a miss by a long shot. In closing, I'm going to give Rattlesnake 0.7 out of 5 snake bites. So what did you guys think of Rattlesnake if you were able to, unfortunately, check this one out? I want to know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Anyways, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. Watch some more videos up there, you know, movie reviews, trailer reactions, fun comedy skits. There's maybe a few more reviews coming this weekend. It's only Friday. I'm just pumping these out, so stay tuned for that. Follow all of my social media down there. Click that subscribe button. It seriously helps me out. And until next time,
Great Scott!